Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a film review of Triple Cross. It's an action war film. It came out in, well, it says in IMDb 1966, which is correct, but in Amazon it says 1967, which is incorrect. It's rated 16 plus in Amazon, A in IMDb. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes in IMDb. In Amazon it's 2 hours, and I've got the DVD and it's 2 hours, so I don't know where the extra 20 minutes comes from. Amazon is 4.1 out of 5, IMDb is 6.3 out of 10. The synopsis are the same, and I'll also read the DVD one because that's the one I watched. So Amazon and IMDb is during World War II, convicted bank robber Eddie Chapman becomes a triple agent working for both the British and the Germans. And the DVD is Eddie Chapman was one of the most bizarre characters to emerge from World War II, and his extraordinary exploits form the subject of Triple Cross, the star-packed 1960s movie from acclaimed James Bond director Terence Young. Suave, witty, daring and handsome and utterly immoral, British safecracker Eddie Chapman is quite prepared to work for whichever side offers him the greater thrills and the more money. He can offer his services as a spy to the Nazis or remain loyal to Britain and face a lengthy jail sentence. He opts for the former. But various Nazis doubt Chapman's loyalty to their cause, and with good reason. Making contact with the British, Chapman offers to act as a double agent, for a fee of course. There's a legend is born. But just how far is Chapman prepared to lie and scheme to help one side win the war? So the director is Terence Young, who directed Dr. No. Producer is Jacques-Paul Bertrand, who produced La Servante. Music was Georges Garvantes, Garvarentz, who did the music for That Man in Istanbul. The cast, as usual, I picked the main ones because there's hundreds of them. Christopher Plummer was Eddie Chapman, who was in The Insider as Mike Wallace. Romy Schneider was Helga Linderstrom, aka The Countess, who was also in Death Watch as Catherine Mortenholm. Gert Frobe, F-R-O with the little dots above B-E, was Colonel Steinheiger, who was in Goldfinger. He was Goldfinger. Claudine Auger, A-U-G-E-R, was Paulette, and she was in Thunderball as Domino. And Yul Brynner, who was Baron von Grunen, who was in Westworld as the Gunslinger. It was filmed in Nice in France and London in England, and it's also known as Operation Triple Cross, Eddie Chapman Agent Secret, Terence Young's Triple Cross, and The Triple Cross. So, like I say, I watched it off the DVD. Literally the very start, a bomb had gone off in a bedroom, right, and then Plummer appears, and my goodness, did he look young. Obviously, most people have seen him in the later films. Then I've found out it's a safe, because I don't tend to read the backs of DVDs either before I watch anything. Music's good. It's kind of 60s style, obviously. It's trumpets. At this point, I was thinking, oh, it's like an early Bond film, as in the style. And I didn't realise that the director was Terence Young, who did most Bond films. So I thought, that might be why. So the film's starting before the war's even started. So he's on holiday in Jersey, like you do. Because there's something kicking off, so you don't go abroad, you just go local. So he's been in solitary apparently for 10 months in prison, and then he was looking out the window, which obviously means he's not in solitary, like in a cell, he's just in his own room. He's looking out the window, and he spots some Germans outside, and says to the guard, "Look, be honest, mate, is there a war going on?" And the guard goes, yes there is. And he went, "Okay, let me guess, they took Jersey." And he went, Yes, they did. And I thought, well, they must have done it quietly. What, did he not see anything looking out of his window? I mean, no bombs, no shooting, nothing. Did they just stroll on in and go, "We're taking it over"? Or maybe they did. I don't know. I never watched it. I never actually knew about the war much, apart from what I've seen on films. So he's sneaking around in prison like you do, because he's just got out somewhere, and he's seen a guard sitting at a table, and he's just about to sneak past. But he's kind of like playing with his cat. He's like, follow the ball, and he just throws the ball, and the ball sort of lands where he is, and he's like, so he kind of has to kick it and then try to move away. Not the cat, the ball. So obviously there's not like funny parts in this because it's not that kind of film. So Yul Brynner just told him to trust no one without exception. Now, I thought that's good advice because normally they'd say don't trust anyone, but obviously don't trust him and don't trust them, but trust me. But he says don't trust anyone, no one, not even me. I thought, well, that's good. Now he's learning some espionage tricks. Now this was quite interesting. So that to blow up a track on a train, you know, you have the double rails, and the rails then don't always they're not all in one long metal piece. They're in two pieces, you know, because obviously you have to join together, not each side, but like each line, as it were, the rail. So he says to blow up the track for the train, you put the wire in between the join, as it were, but to hide it, use some leaves or just put this dead fly on top. I thought, I suppose if you're looking around on top of bridges and stuff and you see a dead fly or a fly on a train track, you probably wouldn't think of it. I thought that's pretty cool. And then there was a gun that fires around the corner with a mirror. I don't know if that thing existed, but I thought that's pretty impressive. So it's literally, I'm watching this, and it's the third woman on the film, right? And it's the third time he slept with someone else. It's literally like watching a Bond film. You know, I can charm the devil off anybody. Oh, hello there, you so and so. Yes, I am. Okay. Next minute they're in bed. Same with the Countess. You know, she's supposed to be German. She is German, obviously, and she's supposed to be like the main character. That's the one you don't trust, and yeah, he just sleeps with her. Doesn't really matter. So he just had a test and he passes. It was quite interesting watching that. I'm not going to explain that. It was actually quite an enjoyable test. And he came back and of course he's sleeping with the Countess again. And I have a feeling that he's using her to gain advantage, not the other way around. So we've ended up back in the UK. He carries out this explosion on this UK military base, but the military are on it. So although they actually have to do something, they still have to, you know, they have to blow something up, so it's real, not just blow up a warehouse that's got nothing in it. But all the people are in on it. It's quite interesting actually, because they're literally, as soon as that happened, they says it's okay. After a month, we'll be back to full capacity again. I thought, well, okay. The film's very good. The uniforms and vehicles are all correct. The Germans kind of speak very good English. There's hardly any German accent at all, or American or anything. It's just like, or not an American accent. It's just literally you like watching a film that people maybe just say they're German, but you'd never guess unless they were in a German uniform. Literally after about an hour and a bit, planes finally attacked the convoy of Germans. That was near the end of the film. That was the only bit of like proper, you know, war-related stuff, because the rest of it's just him, you know, messing about. And then of course I saw the triple cross, because there was double cross, the triple cross. It was a very good film actually, apart from the fact that he could charm the pants off any woman he could find. But then again, like I say, I found out because the director is Terence Young. I mean, maybe the guy was like this, I don't know, but I don't think that's going to be in his exploits and his diary, is it? End credits have a song called Triple Cross. It was quite interesting listening to it. But I'm going to give it a 7, believe it or not. You know, I enjoyed that film. It's good. Okay, well, hopefully you've enjoyed watching and listening to this film review of Triple Cross. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of other film reviews. Not many war, got quite a few actions, but, you know, there'll be more eventually. Okay, thank you and goodbye.